Good afternoon. Today's topic or subject is something close to my heart, and indeed a subject that is filled with controversy and can be quite heated. The subject of reparation alone, just the very word, will ignite a lot of anger, frustration. Never mind listening to the video. Just the title in itself will tickle a lot of people. The subject at hand is quite complex because people are screaming that the Jews, they had reparation. So black people now want reparation. Reparation means they want money for what they claimed they are experiencing still today. The reason why I find it hard to sympathize with black pain is because blackness and black culture is filled with contradictions. If white people and what they've done in history is so evil and was so brutal that it scarred black people mentally and spiritually today, then why is it most of us are dating white people? It does not make sense. You cannot claim to be a victim and yet you don't mind dating the rapist. It's like white feminists. They go around saying white males oppress them, white males oppress them. Yet these same white feminists are married to white men and creating a family and children who then go and join the army, protecting their motherland. Yet they claim the white feminist. It doesn't make sense. Either if a white man is oppressing you, you stay away from him. It's as simple as that. If you don't, then the white man is not oppressing you. It's as simple as that. So my deduction is that the white feminists are just out to make money, just like most of these groups who are screaming, we want reparation. Too many black people are with white people, interracially married, mixing or whatever. Far too many black people are with white people for this pain to be measured as actual reality. I can understand if only one or two black people fell in love with white people, one or two only, because love is powerful. Love is a powerful emotion and it can override race and politics. But when the majority of black people in America and in Britain are choosing to settle down, and I quote, with the white devil, the white former slave masters, then something is seriously wrong. Either settling down with the white devil is easier and healthier than what is happening in our own communities. And you know what I'm talking about, black people. You know what you're running away from. Don't play shy. Don't act like you're shy. You know what you're running away from. The Jews. The Jews have been scarred by the Germans. You don't hear of Germans settling down with Jews, 15% of their population. I've not even come across a Jew who's dated a German. That's how much the Jews hate the Germans. They want nothing to do with them. If anything, the Jews will go to Germany and they will wipe out the German economy. That's their way of doing economic terrorism. Getting back at the Germans for what they did to them during the Holocaust. The Japanese and the Chinese, even to this very day, have a very severe, terrible relationship. Because what the Japanese did to the Chinese. You don't hear of Chinese women looking for Japanese men. Yet black people are screaming, the white man is the devil. We want reparation. Yet half of us are dating white people. Don't you see how stupid we look? Don't you see how we're not mentally all there? We are calling the white people the devil. And yet, at the same time, we're dating them. At the same time, we're asking for reparation. Now, let me tell you something. If black people were not dating or married to white people in the numbers that we have today, white leaders would have taken us seriously. Anyone only has to look at the black community. Even a 10-year-old only has to look at us to see the contradiction. Another thing as well, the Jews, JT Morgan, the Jew is owned by Jews. The bank, which is owned by Jews. Jews are needed in the world. Jews run the world. Of course they're going to get reparation. They're bankers. They own the world like Rothschild. So people are going to pander to the Jews. What can you offer black people? Why should you get reparation? So big deal, get over it. What can you offer the white man that he should give reparation? What are you going to give him? Your African daughters in Africa? Give him six wives? Like a Muslim? Come on, he's 6 wives. Give me that reparation. The truth be told, black people have nothing to offer, and therefore we cannot sit at the table of negotiation. What are you going to do? Give me yams and dumplings? Give me bananas? Is how you're going to deal with this civilized white man, this intelligent white man? You're going to give him bananas? We ourselves has put ourselves in this predicament that we're begging white people now. We're begging. There was a program called Should Today's Generation Make Amend for Slavery? One of the women on there, black woman, says, look, don't give black people money. We might end up eating each other over it. By each other's legs, see me the money. Don't give black people money. Instead, she said, build our hospitals in Jamaica. Build our hospitals. And I'm thinking, wait there. Why can't you build your own hospital? Why are you going to the wicked white devil to build your hospitals? Why can't black people do for themselves like anybody else? What are you doing running to white people to help you? I'll tell you why. Because we're savages. We're savages in suits. Despite all our religion, we are savages. We need the white man. Admit it. Fall on our hands and knees. Oh, white master, we can't survive without you. Please, white master, build our country up. Admit it. We can't survive without the brilliance of the white mind. And we know that. Because black people ain't shit. And that's the reason why we want the white man to build the infrastructure in Jamaica. Big black men in Jamaica, big black men. And they can't even build a tent. They can't even put two sticks together. It's a white boy studying GCSE chemistry could run the whole of Africa. A white boy doing A-level politics could run Africa's affair better than what Africans are doing. And we there got the nerve as if we're something special. We can't even vote, we can't even prove that we can run a vet. I haven't even seen one vet in Britain or America that is run by black people. Not even one vet that cares for sick animals. Yet we have the nerve to scream for reparation. You can't even go to black schools without being shot and killed. You can't even live in black neighborhoods without having a knife in you. Yet we want reparation. Wait for the shock. Wait for the shock. Black people are arguing. I want reparation. I want money. Why? Because the black women have been opening their legs to every Tom, Dick and Harry like a fish. Open their legs like a fish for every Tom, Dick and Harry, which she claimed the white man told her to do that. So your black daughter, when they leave school tomorrow and she opened her legs to a big black dick, the white man told her to do that. They want reparation for that. When a black man goes amongst another black man, the white man told him to do that. When a black person opens a business and they refuse to support your business, the white man told you. You get to realize, wait there, are black people so sick in the head? No, what is needed is not reparation, but treatment. A good medical treatment. That's what's needed for black people. A good injection of their miserable arse. It makes you ashamed to be black. Makes you ashamed. We have no sense of computers and business and science and astronomy. No sense of physics. No sense of conversing with the world. Oh, give me reparation. Don't make it to slavery. It's nothing more than a glorified welfare check. And we're too goddamn lazy. Get off our rusty behind and compete with white people. We're scared of them. Oh, white man, please, white man, build me infrastructure, build me hospital, build me this. Any man who tells me, or any black woman tell me you're proud to be black, you're lying to me. You're proud of your mental state. Oh, white man, oh, come and help me, come and help me. That's why they see black people as inferior. Nation of Islam, Louis Farrakhan has over 20,000 men. He claims they're supposed to be real men, standing like soldiers. Supposed to be real men. They can't even read between them. They can't even read a fairy tale book between them. Not one of them has studied science, nuclear physics, the atoms. Not one of them has implemented effective organization or economy for the black community. Hence, which is why you're screaming for reparation. It's your way of saying, look, white man, I failed. Omar Johnson wanted £500,000 for a bogus school, a fake bogus school. He ran off with the money. We really have a nerve in 2017 and embarrass black people like me. You're begging and whining over reparation. Get over it. Before you ask for reparation, support black business. Before you ask for reparation, learn to love your own black race. As a Chinese man said, he went to Africa and he couldn't believe it. We savages, we savages with a bomb for our nose. Watching the Chinese man building infrastructure in savage Africa. And with a bomb through our nose, our loincloth, we couldn't even use our eyes and watch how the Chinese man did it. The Chinese man said he was baffled, astonished. The Chinese man took the African under the tree to cool his nerves. I said, look, I can't believe it. You Africans, why don't you watch how we do these things? I'll tell you why. It has to be said. Because we're lazy. Mentally, we're lazy. We can't compete with the white mind, the brilliance, intelligence of the Chinese. We can't compete. So we must give up our resources of Africa. Give it all up. It's run by corrupt leaders anyway. We can't compete, and that's the reason why we make sure our children fail in school. We make sure our children fail in school because we cannot compete with white people. I've never known black people, oh, look at the astronomy, look at the universe, wow, look how this works. It's amazing. I've never known black people who have a passion for saving tigers or endangered species. We're so wrapped up in race and making a quick buck out of bullshit pain. Black people are not in pain. I've had a group of over 5,000 black members of all different black power organizations. You're not in pain. It's nothing more than deception and deceit of new form of black and black crime. My contention is that this reparation talk, put a nail on it. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of black people, to be honest. I really had enough. Do you know that a black British person said to me, I don't care about African Americans because they don't care about us. This is black people won't make reparation. They claim we're in pain. And when I found out, an African American said to me, well, I don't give a damn about you black British. We got our own things to sort out. This tribalism, to have slavery, but when it comes down to it, you're in that group, I'm in that group. It's a scam. It's a con. They're after money. Hence, the African American don't give a shit about black British because it's all about money. It's a con. Wait, I want to tell you how superior white people are. Hence, which is why I'm wearing my white shirt today. How appropriate. I guess my lovely, beautiful chocolate skin can't be stat out. But do you know Europe is in a crisis? The Europeans are in a crisis. But you know something? Even despite their European differences, they make sure for imperialistic reasons the white world never collapsed. The white world always rules. The white world dictates. The white world becomes the national policeman for every other races. Even though the European world is at loggerheads, if you notice, they also have the white family, the white unity, the white, European Union. That's all it means. European Union means white family. That's how intelligent white people are. They're not only white family, the game would be up. They call it European Union. European Union, from which obviously white people live. But they will make sure that despite all that division, the white people make sure that they are united. They will make sure they are united. That's intelligence. That's not racism. That is intelligence. Black people can't compete with that kind of unity. We haven't got it in us. You only go to your local black church. They can't even organize a 30-seat sitting. They can't even arrive at church on time. They come half an hour late, 1 hour late. Black people have no unity or organizational skills. No sense of administration. Which is why we run towards white people. To build our infrastructure. To build our roads. And we will continue to beg white people because we have no shame. We love begging. We are born to beg. That's the curse of the black race. We have no integrity. We have no honor. And it's because of that why we have no unity. The white world is falling apart. You would think to yourself that Africa would seize that moment. China does. China's watching the European world crumble. Black people want reparation. We're savages. We've got no level of intelligence. We don't understand psychological warfare. We don't understand economic warfare. It's too above us. And that's the reason why we will never run Africa. We'll never run the world. We don't understand imperialism. We don't understand psychological terrorism. We don't understand the concept of infiltration. All which has put the white people where they are on the map. White people are geniuses. They are intelligent. And we should envy them and strive to think like them. So when I say I admire white intelligence, you goddamn right I do. I don't admire black intelligence. I don't think like you. Failure. Don't understand the world. Begging. You think I want that from me? I don't think so. I want to live the world standing up like a man. Not like some punk. Wearing his trousers halfway down his pants, waiting for reparation. We really have to clean ourselves up. We really have to think like white people. That's the only way. Because the white mind is brilliant. It's a white mind why they run Africa, or why they got you begging after them. So they do something right. So rather than hate white people, love them, learn from them. Learn. Knowledge is forever growing. Knowledge is something we should always sought after. And the white people are full of knowledge. You can't survive without them anyway. You can't survive without the white man. You know it. You must humble yourself and get some knowledge from the white man. Rather than kill him, get some knowledge and do something with it. And on that positive note, I want to say to you, reparation, you will never get it. Don't fantasize. You have nothing to offer. Nothing. The Jews, they have JT Morgan, the bank, which is owned by them. They run the world, Hollywood. Jews are behind money. They get what they want. The world needs the Jews. The world don't need you black people. You made sure of that with your black and black killings and your high abortion rate and your stabbing each other and drive-by shooting. The world don't need to give you nothing. As for reparation, I should be asking black people to give me reparation for degrading me, stereotyping me. I should be asking you black people to give me reparation. Where are you going to draw the line?